Good evening. Glad you're here for WVLT News at 6 o'clock. I'm Ted Hall. TWRA saying they had to put down 3 bears yesterday after they had to respond to a call from a woman who said she was attacked and dragged off her porch. Our Evan Lasik spoke with people who deal with bears in Sevier County. Evan, they say when it comes to human and bear encounters, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Ted, that's right. TWRA says that situations like this, putting the bears down, is the only course of action. Otherwise, those bears would pose bigger threats to human safety. Tennessee wildlife agents announcing last night the humane killing of 3 bears in East Tennessee. The agency telling WVLT these decisions are never made lightly and they understand the public's concern. They say their priority is to ensure the safety of both people and wildlife, and they remain committed to proactive measures to reduce bear conflicts. Appalachian Bear Rescue saying these situations hurt both the bear population and the community.
When this bear is euthanized like this, the bear is really the one who pays the price, right? And the rest of us pay the price of losing that resource that we all cherish and care about, right?
ABR saying these situations are community-driven. Greg Greco believes since there is no law forcing people to be bear-wise, these bears are getting overly comfortable.
And, you know, with situations like this, it's not anything new, right? This is outside of Gatlinburg, just on the outside of the Gatlinburg city limits, in an area of Sevier County where there is no law that prevents feeding bears. There's no law that requires you to have bear-proof trash. Bears that break into cars don't just come out of the woods one day and smell food inside of a car and figure out how to break into cars.
TWRA spokesperson Matt Cameron told WVLT the decision to put these animals down was difficult but necessary. He says the level of risk these bears pose was significant. They had become food conditioned and were growing more bold with what they could do, including breaking into cars. Greco agreeing, saying once a bear is bold enough to be around people, that's when problems arise.
A bear who's willing to break into a car to just try and find some food, whether even not there's food in it at the time, sometimes there is food, sometimes not, is willing to break into a house, is willing to break into garages. You know, the property damage alone is kind of justifiable for euthanizing these bears in these situations, but ultimately there's a level of threat to human safety that people don't want to take a chance with.
Greco adds that he would like to see lawmakers enforce a no-feeding law when it comes to bears. He says that is not an end-all be-all, but it would help protect the bears' lives as well as human safety.
You keep saying it is up to the state to protect the bears. So far, they haven't done anything about it yet. Appreciate it, Evan. Thanks. Let's get to your first